All right, take away, coach.
All right, everybody, welcome to our onboarding video tutorial. So what we're going to do here real quick is show you what to do when you enter our group, whether you are an active member of our global sharing app or just a student of our group. So first thing is, I guess we're going to talk about how our Facebook group set up, right? So our Facebook group is set up specifically to train you about branding, attraction marketing, and how to build organic audience. In this group, we have different type of tabs. We have the about, discussion, guide, announcement, and those are really the four main tabs that we have. So first thing that you want to do is make sure that you read the announcement, because that's where our welcome letter is. Most of our people are invited through the announcement. Okay, so you're just gonna give you a few minutes to read that. After you read that, we have several more videos down below, and in here also we use this welcome letter as part of our ATM. So what you want to do is, after you talk to some people and you mention to them, have you heard of our sharing economy project? And if they have not, and you mention to them, I would love to invite you, this is where you add, tag, and message them. So it's very simple. What you want to do is basically add their name. Let's go ahead and give them a sample. Add the name. Make sure you put an @ so that it highlights it. All right. And then you can either create a new note or just copy and paste what is already being used there. All right, and as soon as you finish that, you enter it, and then you're gonna go to the share button. And that share button is right there. You're gonna use the messenger. All right, you're gonna put, please click here on the note. And then all you need to do is find the person that you invited. All right. So what's going to happen is they're going to get a notification in their Facebook, plus they're going to get a notification in their messenger. So the next thing what you want to do is you want to go back to our home. Actually, I'm sorry, just stay here. Yes. So you can see we have a note here, activate your global sharing app. We do have more perks for you to get. We got also a video here mentioning about the power of activating the perks of what you're going to get when you activate our global sharing app. And we also have our daily focus IPA list here that you could follow so that you know what to do. We created another video here regarding the potential income of just having a side income with our global app. And below is another statement. And here we have our weekly training guide. So every day, me and Coach Sal does the training for you for free. All of these are all geared toward your success, right? So as soon as you finish this, and if you finish ATMing people from here, you want to go back to our discussion and you want to welcome your people. So first thing is Coach Sal is going to create make sure you tag them. All right. And then create you can choose the color of the background so that you can give it a little bit more pop. Right. And then you're going to enter that. All right. And then you're gonna end up posting that. Coach, go ahead and post that. So now what's gonna happen if you do this way, what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up having more of a list on your back office. So, Coach, could you do me a favor? Can you click on your name there, Sal?
Mm.
Right at the desktop, right where you wrote that post, where you just post. Yeah, just click that your name so they can see, and go scroll down. Right there, guys. So this is where all your people that you invited will be at. So you'll be able to follow up with them in the next couple days. You can see what Coach has wrote also. Coach, can you scroll down a little bit more? Coach has welcome people here. So I believe right there, like Donald Cunningham, right?
Mhm.
He'll be able to follow up later on. He got Sophia. We'll be able to follow up with her. So this is what's good about us. After you ATM them, you tag them to our discussion. So later you'll have a way to follow up. And if they're not activated yet, this will be a best time to say, what do you think about the group? And are you ready to activate? And that's when you just say, here's also my link to activate your global sharing app. All right. So, Coach, do you have anything else to add in this?
Um, yeah, let me go back to the okay. So yeah, so that's the importance of the group, guys. So you don't get lost. Always get back with the Facebook cover. This pretty much summarizes what we do. We are a community of active marketers, and then to get more details is go to announcement tab. So make sure you read everything that you find. Every time you come back to the groups, always check on the announcement tabs, because that's a way for us to communicate. Think of the announcement tab as our billboard or our bulletin board, right? So that's how we can communicate with you guys. Remember, communication is key to to grow a solid group, because if we're together as one, we become more powerful. And then of course, the part two is start learning the attraction marketing. In order for us to do that, we just need to go to guides, right? So people don't get overwhelmed on the guides. Just tell people start with guide number 1 and guide number 2, and then as they go to guide number 1 and guide number 2, we will lead them to learn more about guide number 3, that guides number 4, and so on and so forth. So guys, remember, people, if they're confused, too much information, they will refuse to understand. So give them a little bit of information, but give them homework. That's how, when people always want to know, what do I need to do next? Then give them homework. So right here, we're already teaching you how to give homework to yourself and how to give homework to other people. But when we do that and we practice it, other people will do the same. Because guys, remember, this group is a collaborative group. We can only do so much and we can only reach so far. But if everybody is reaching like a chain, it can go as far as it can, and the information is solid.
That's right. Awesome. Thank you, Coach. So in the guide as well, we have the banners there. When you activate your global sharing app, we have banners that's already preloaded there, where you can use for your marketing, right? She shows you several of them, and we're gonna keep adding more. So you can just download this and paste it in your story, Facebook story. That's where it works best. When you use it, make sure you add music, and you add a way to for them to reach back to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a template for the people who activated, so you can announce it to the group again, so we can all welcome them and congratulate your new activated member, right? It's also in the guide number 11. Now we have guide 12. Coach, speak about that.
All right, guys. So we're every day we're gonna come up with new trainings and then maybe some announcement. Every time that we do some type of lives or any videos, what we're gonna do is we're gonna archive them. So the latest video, so because we understand that everybody has a different time zone, or some of our teammates are probably at work. Not everybody can be on the same video that we do. So what we have decided is we're gonna archive all those video on guide number 12. So if you wanted to find out what's the latest, hottest information or trainings, you go to guide number 12, and the latest archive will be, will be archived here. So all you need to do is just click this. This is from yesterday's, and then after this video, we're gonna put the Thursday video here, so you don't have to keep scrolling. Where's the next video and stuff. So this is a very important guide number 12.
All right, everything is laid out for you, so it's easy for you to follow, and also the people that you're going to be inviting here, it's easy for them to follow. And this is one of the things that our group is really starting to progress, is because of our guide tabs, everything that we put in. And so this onboarding will be on what do you think, Coach? Should we put it on guide number 3?
Yeah, it should be somewhere on the top so people can find it right away.
Yeah, so we're going to place this guide. If you're watching this now, we are going to be placing it somewhere along one of the top guide. So the next thing that we want to talk about is when you activate, or your people activate our global sharing app. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to log in. So this is the front of our global sharing app. It's called 10 to Infinity. When people want to register, what they're gonna do is you're gonna send them your link, and they're gonna register. Okay, so it's gonna make sure that that's why it's important that you have your picture in your profile in your back office, because it's the site will double check if the referrer is the right person. Okay. So then at the same time, Coach, you did mention when they register, what do they need to click on? Product and
opportunity membership.
Okay, so make sure you click on that. And then when you're all registered and paid, now you'll have access to the back office.
All right. So basically what you need is whatever username that you created, take note of it, put it right here, and password. It's going to ask you, you're not a robot, and then you click login.
It's important that you remember your password, because it's people, sometimes it takes time for them to get back to you. So, Coach, go ahead and talk about the first thing is the dashboard.
So the dashboard pretty much tells you, okay, reminds you what your username is. It's right over here, so you don't forget it. It gets you familiarity. So a lot of these things probably don't make sense to you in the beginning, but don't worry about it. Right, because it all starts as Infinity 1, and then all this kind of comes along. Sometimes it's hard to explain things that you haven't seen. So as your business grow, as your organization grow, then you start to discover all this other stuff. In fact, we have a bunch of trainings on the training guide right here. If you are someone who is into getting into details, then this company 10 to Infinity, 10 Infinity is the name of the company that we call a global sharing app, but you can get all the details right in here. So we have them in PDF, and also we have it in video and sort, right? So between dashboard and training guide, so like what we say, guys, a lot of these things right here, if we show that to you, all of it all at the same time, you're going to forget it. So best that you do your part, and learn your business, and so that you will gain confidence about the business. Now, something I wanted to share with you right over here, the company also have their own Zoom calls and stuff. So all you need to do is just click on the tabs right over here. If you wanted to attend a Zoom or get more further information direct with the company, then this is where you find them right here. So this is our schedule for the company. So profile, let's go over the profile real quick. Profile is simple. When you click here, this will allow you to change your photo, right? So go ahead and change your photo as soon as you can. So the people that is going into you think about this, guys. We're going to teach you attraction marketing. You're going to turn strangers into friendship, but still a lot of those strangers, They prefer to see and work with someone they can know, like, and they trust. But if they don't, there's no pictures there. I mean, a lot of scammers out there, they don't like to give their face out, right? Because they're scamming people. So you want to avoid that kind of situation. Plus, at the same time, when people go to your website, they recognize who you are, then that confirms that is the right website. So pretty much everything here that you need is pretty basic. Your first name, last name, email, right? Your username. You can reset your password. And one thing I always get questions out. If I start making commission, how do I get my money? How do I get paid? So guys, this is very important right here. The withdrawal processor, right now we have PayPal and Stellar, right? So as you build your business, you're going to earn credit wallet, you're going to earn credit. So people can actually pay you cash. And then if, let's say, sometimes people don't have, hey, I don't have any credit card to use, but I have credit, then they can send me money through Zelle, Wells Fargo, or give me cash. And then that cash money I can take in turn of, having my credit to be converting other people to activate their account. All right, Coach, you want to talk about the organization?
Yeah, so the cool part about this app is that they have a holding tank, so people can register right away, and they can, be on a standby, and you have a choice whether, if these people are sometimes they're waiting for their paycheck, or sometimes they're, even though it's only $10 one time, sometimes that $10, especially in the world where, like, in Nigeria or Philippines, sometimes that's still a little big money to them. So sometimes you have to be sitting in a holding tank, and you have a choice whether, if you want to help them out, pay their way. We call it the pay forward. And you can either use the ticket to ride, or you can use the funds that you have already in your system, or you can use your credit card, or you can use your crypto, and then you can also place them wherever that you want them to be placed in the hive. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All
So
right. Now the next one. Go ahead, Coach.
go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, let me take about, because this is my account right here. As you can see, what's really powerful with this system is everything is transparent. When you refer people to your website, they become a customer. It shows right over here who became a customer. It has their first name, username, first name, their email and phone number if they give their phone number. That's the cool part about this too, is you can help track those people that you brought in on their hives, right? So let's pretend, let's go to Catherine Ciotti, right? If I can click on her hives, and they just tell me that, oh wow, she only need one more. What can I do to help her, fill in that one more hive, right? So that's the power of this system right here. As you go through, all this list right here, it just keeps coming, it keeps coming, it keeps coming. Here we go.
Yeah, so it's like Coach says, it's transparent. You can definitely look into your organization. Now let's talk about the hive. The hive is what everybody has to start. We fill up a hive. There's just 6 slots in the hive, but what happened is there's some spillover. I don't want to get into the details about it, but there's some spillover of two slots, and then so you just need to really just take care of 4 slots in your team at the same time. So after 5 hives that you fill up, the next hive will be called Epic Hive, but we'll get into the detail about that later on. Let's go ahead and move down to the my coded view. All right, so these are the people that is, if you click on that, you'll be able to see the whole organization who is coded to you, Coach. There you go. So from there, you can see level 1 all the way. If you click on see, a lot of people have not put their profile picture yet, but it's very important that you put your profile picture. If you can look into Franco, is that Mr. Franco right there?
Franco.
Yeah, that one.
Francisco?
Yes. See, okay. If you can click on him, you should open up his. If it doesn't, then click on another person. Uh, 'cause, 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 ' All right. Usually we it will show you your level 2, level 3. All
Okay.
right. So now let's go ahead and move on to HPL. All right, guys. So HPL is another source of income inside the 10 to infinity. But remember, we only pay a one-time activation, and with your $10, it allows you to have all this or systemized for you, but it also allows you to build a team, right? And your team is going to help you create another source of income. It's called infinity, and inside the infinity is called the HPL, honey production line. So in the honey production line, you have 4 slots that's gonna automatically fill up while your team is also building. So everybody's just following the leader. So what's going to happen is you got more income coming in just by inviting people to the group first, and then when they decide to activate their global sharing app, it just place them in the open hype, and then eventually they're going to end up in the honey production line. So you want to make sure that you also are active with your infinity and honey production line. We'll get into more detail about that later. This is just a real quick. Let's go ahead and go to the ticket to ride. You want to talk about this, Coach?
Sure. Yeah. So part of when we fill out when we fill up our hive, part of those $10 that's being generated from 3, 4, 5, and 6, one of those $10 comes back to you as a ticket to ride. So this ticket to ride, guys, you can use this to pay for somebody. This is good as cash, guys. So each of this ticket to ride worth $10, right? So $10 used to activate a global sharing app or 10 to infinity. So in this case, in this example, I've already earned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticket to ride, and 2 of them I've already used to help out a friend and then to loan a friend, right? So see, I had my friend who had a situation with his credit card, but he said he wanted to help his nephew. So I said, okay, I'm gonna loan you my ticket to ride, and then just give it back to me once you earn your own ticket to ride. So this is a powerful tool, because this is a way for us to help other people outside the US without having us to remit money to them in order for them to get into the business, right?
Mhm.
So in my case right here, I still have 1, 2, 3 ticket to ride, so I can use that to give away. I can use that for a raffle. I can do whatever I want with this ticket to ride. Now, the one thing that's really important for this, especially the people in the third world country. So in my case, if I have 3 more ticket to ride, somebody in the Philippines, let's say I'm in the Philippines and I have a friend who wants to join. He doesn't have a credit card, but I have 3 credits. So that friend can actually send me $10 worth of pesos, and then I can use one of my credit here. So that's a way for me to convert that ticket to ride to an actual cash.
That's cool. And you can also purchase ticket to ride, uh, so that
I
you always have inventory of it. So you don't need to, but you can always do. All right. The ticket to transfer ticket to ride, you can be able to transfer some ticket to rides again. If some of the people in other countries, let's say they're building fast, well, you can purchase a ticket to ride in advance, then get the cash, and then you can send them the ticket to ride, let's say in a bulk, because you bought it ahead of time. Let's go ahead and go to the finance. So this is what's cool about this program too, is everything is transparent. It will show you, but this is the automation is very important for now. If you're just starting out, it's best to keep everything turned uh, on for now, and then you'll be able to turn off some of the things, so that you're still in control of what's coming in and what's going out. Okay.
Mhm.
So right now, Coach has everything pretty much turned off, and then and he has the master. The first one is the master switch. He
Mhm.
has that turned on. If you put it on the upgrade level cap, right down below, you want to put it on Infinity 1 for now when you're
Yeah.
starting up.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's go to the internal wallet. So here you get to see what comes in, what comes out. Again, everything is pretty much automated. As long as you keep bringing in people to the group, and then they start activating their global app, you'll start getting some money, and then you don't have to worry about what's going on mostly, because you can see where the money is going and where is it where it's transferring, and it's helping you because you don't have to think so hard. Okay, I need to pay this and pay that. But with a one-time $10 uh, activation, take a look at the whole work that they made, that they put into the system. Is pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and pay subscription. So right there, you can see you'll be able to see that what you have paid already. So Coach has already activated 4 membership, right? And he'll be able to earn from there. All you need to do is also activate the honey production line. So these are all extra income that the system has put together for us already. So go ahead and the withdrawals. Okay, so withdrawals, you'll be able to see how much you withdraw. This one is what's available funds for you to withdraw. So he has available funds to withdraw $45, and then the computer will say, "Hey, just leave $10 here to maintain your program." Now, the funnel. Cool part about this is you have a funnel as well. The funnel is to be able to capture your leads. If you want to use the funnel, it's all set up here. So they get to put in their name, their email, they get a little bit of videos, and also there's going to be a free ebook that they're going to receive. Now let's go to the product. Coach, you want to talk about the product? For
Sure.
Paying a one-time $10 activation, you also get a product.
Sure. And in the product, guys, it's not just an ebook, right? So some people say $10 ebook, I can get ebooks all over. No, guys. So right now you're not seeing when you're brand new as a member, you're going to see 3 options here. You have a product for some type of financial course. I don't remember. I don't see it right now. But the one that I purchased is the one for internet, generating more leads on the internet, because I always want to keep learning about generating leads. So that's what I pick in the middle. And then the last part that we have was a history of blockchain and stuff. So if that's the type of subject that you want to learn, then you can click that. But here's what I will show you. So now that I picked the middle part, now I have access to this course, right? This course, normally they charge what, $20 more. But for us, it's already given to us for $10. But guys, these courses right here are not just cheap courses. These are real course that people can really learn.
5 strategies for building a bigger email list. Your mailing list is one of the single.
So as you can see, this is actual module course, like you're going to I don't know, like a crash course training on a in internet marketing and stuff. So I mean, that this alone, it costs more than what you paid for on a $10 product. And the company keeps searching for more products so they can add more products into the product line.
All right, let's move on to the calculator.
Coach, let's show us the hives real quick. So the hive right there, you start with the hive number 1. When it gets completed, the system will open you up another hive. And then since I completed hive number 2, now it opened me up on hive number 3. Now I just need 1, 2, 3 more. Then I'm gonna complete hive number 3. Then the system will open me up hive number 4. So guys, it might be something new, a new information for you. But for me, the simplest way for me to do this is just focus on filling people in the hive. So it's either I bring people in here or other people bring in here, because the more effort I put in, the more people I can help, because the next person might help another person fill in their hive.
That's right. So guys, everything of our global sharing app in the compensation plan part, if you really want to see the potential part, is there's a video inside our announcement tab. You get to see how we use the calculator. So just imagine, right? So you understand that the hive is your first initial entry. Now we're going to be talking about the infinity, like what Coach has on top of his name right there, the infinity 1 to infinity 5. He now has infinity 4. So imagine you saw his organization, and then his organization start duplicating. So let's just keep that. Let's add another 5 more. So let's say do 10 on that, Coach. I mean, add another 7 more. So do 10. So now he has, let's just say 10 infinity members. It will just keep all that the same. All right. All the way to 10 generation. I'm sorry. Just keep it down to 3 generation, Coach. So that it won't. So if you can see, so 10 people that he helped, and each of those 10 people help 10 people. And what you're learning from us is called attraction marketing, right? So 10 people is not going to be as hard for you to invite to the group. Mm-hmm. And then their 10 people, them themselves, they won't have a hard time inviting 10 people. So when everybody is duplicating this whole system, the potential amount that you'll be getting is in a week is $3,270. In a year, you could be earning $170,000 a year. So it's pretty cool for a side income, side hustle, while you're learning a free training course on how to build your primary business, right, Coach?
Right. So what really kind of really gets me up at night, really excited, is this. What makes us different than other opportunity is that we teach you proven marketing method to attract people to you. Now, Facebook. We specialize on Facebook. Facebook allows you to have 5,000 friends. Now, if you follow the prescription, you follow what we suggest, you're going to have 5,000 friends who can see what you do. Use the strategy. So when every time you're branding yourself, you're sending the information, you have, let's say 5,000, let's say half of those 5,000, 2,500 people see what you got. But remember, we just need 10 people. Out of those 10 people, you teach them the same thing. So the numbers that we have here are really, really conservative if you use attraction marketing. But if you use this type of numbers with another different kinds of business that don't teach you attraction marketing, they're going to teach you how to recruit friends, family, and next thing you know, after 2 or 3 months, you're going to quit because you're not getting a lot of response and it's not making you enough money. So with the type of methods we have, the combination of sharing economy project, that's where we teach people attraction marketing combined with global sharing app. My gosh, this is like the perfect storm, guys. I'm really excited about this, Mark.
Right. So this is just, again, this is an optional side hustle for you to activate. But if you do activate, since you're going to be learning here and you want people to be learning the attraction marketing, might as well activate as well, right? Coach, right. Just for fun, I just want to go ahead and put hundreds on that one, because here's the thing that we're going to challenge you. We're gonna challenge you to use what you're going to be learning from us: attraction marketing, branding, and then especially building organic leads. And when you build your organic leads, 100 is really peanuts, guys, peanuts. Because what's going to happen is they're going to come in, they're going to learn what you just learned, and they're going to activate. Simple as that. They're going to activate. But here's the potential. This is what keeps me up nights, Coach. Right? That's why we're trying to create our global sharing app. Our global sharing economy project free because of this. Because we have a delayed gratification, right? So it's best that we give you value now so that we can build an equity of trust with you, that you can bring your people here, right? And then us together, working together and activating each other's global sharing app. This is the potential where you can be making really serious money of $364,042. And a year, this is just an infinity one. Coach, if you scroll down to, you're gonna play a little bit higher. Okay, let's see.
What infinity do you want? 5?
Just keep it. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and maximize it and enter.
Yeah, but this is only 3rd generation. Let's increase one more generation there. That's ridiculous,
right?
man.
It's a ridiculous money. And but think about this: there's people out there who has organization or Facebook group that has 100,000 to
Follower.
300,000 followers in there. So imagine if you are in the beginning of our run, right? So let's go ahead and move out to on the next tab. Go to our messaging. All right, guys. So this app as well has a way for you to communicate with everybody in your organization. You can even segment it if you just want to talk to your personal enrolled, or you want to talk to your whole organization. Usually we pay extra for this outside, or if you are an online marketer, you know you have to buy tools like this in order for you to maintain, like Get Response, or some people even use ClickFunnels, or some people use Aweber. It all depends, but you know that's a monthly subscription. This one is a one-time $10. This also already pays, you know, you already get so much value from just a one-time $10 activation cost. All right, Coach, you have anything to add before we go to the next tab?
Yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much what I wanted to share. Well, which next tab do you want to look at?
And the support. So if you need something, guys, the support is there.
Mhm.
Yes, one of the biggest thing that the any company, good company, has to have is good support, right? So if you lost your password, or if you got some questions, then you know you need to do is just send a ticket, and then they will get back to you within several days. You like Coach Sal had lost his, I believe he had something happen to you in the beginning, and you send them a message, and then they got back to you right away, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. So this is a quick onboarding. So remember, our main intention is for you to blow up your primary business. Really is, because we've just been so tired of seeing a lot of network marketers who's been in the game for years and years and years and haven't really gotten any results. And because they don't know, that the first thing that they need to do is brand themselves. If you look at the Coach Sal's profile, you have to brand yourself, right? So everybody has to be able to understand that your Facebook is your now modern business card. So you want to make sure that you have a good Facebook cover. You want to make sure you have your profile picture is good. You want to make sure that you have a good bio. You want to be able to utilize everything that's inside the Facebook, from featured banner to different type of posts. But we do get into those details in our daily training. All right, Coach, do you have anything to add on?
That's pretty much it, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. So this is a temporary onboarding video. So utilize, maximize this, save it however you want to save it. We're gonna save it on our guides. So if you have a brand new person that just activated, wanted to know what this program's all about, number one is follow the instruction on top of our website. Here we go. Follow that instruction and keep in touch on the announcement, because this is going to be our bulletin board. And lastly, this video that we just created for you guys right now is utilize it, guys. Use it as your onboarding video for your team, because here's what's going to happen. Duplication, guys, is key, right? People do not duplicate, the system does. So this is part of the system. So when you got somebody started, then you're not worried about, oh, I don't know how to explain. So this is it right here. We created this video so we don't get tired talking about the same stuff until we come up with a better, because we're still working on some PowerPoint, so to make the flow much better. But for now, just to make it easy for you, instead of you explaining about what sharing economy project is and the global sharing app, then we're doing it for you.
Awesome. All right, so Coach is going to be uploading that on the guide, so make sure you take advantage of it again, and then we will see you in a couple hours doing our personal development. I'm so excited about that, Coach.
I'll see you guys. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.